It's 2 a.m. in a Denver apartment complex, and Marcus can't sleep. His credit score app just sent a push notification he's too scared to open. 3 floors down, his neighbor Tyler just parked a leased BMW he can't actually afford. Marcus drives a 14-year-old Honda with a cracked side mirror he never fixed. Here's the twist nobody sees coming. Marcus has more real wealth than Tyler will ever have in his entire leased life. Because being rich and looking rich are now 2 completely different games. Today, we're breaking down the 10 brutal signals that separate the two. We'll show you the real math banks and dealerships never want you to run. We'll show you why a $5,200 average car price is quietly bankrupting an entire generation. And we'll show you the exact system that turns an ordinary paycheck into real freedom. Stick around, because by the end, you'll never look at a parking lot the same way again. This is Volky Econ 101, and this is the brutal math nobody taught you in school. Let's get into it. Somewhere right now, someone with a fatter paycheck than yours is drowning in debt. And somewhere right now, someone earning less than you is quietly worth 7 figures. In the next 7 minutes, you're getting the field guide nobody handed you. 10 signs of real wealth hidden in plain sight. The brutal math behind the American car payment crisis. The psychology of why the first $1,000 feels impossible. And the boring, automated system that actually builds a fortune. So here's the question that should be keeping you up tonight instead of your phone. Are you actually failing at money, or is the entire game rigged to make you feel that way? Because there are close to 24 million millionaires living in America right now. That's roughly 1 out of every 14 adults you pass on the street. Statistically, 2 people in your local coffee shop are millionaires this morning. Could you point to them? Almost nobody can. And that blind spot is exactly the problem we're solving today. Let's start with the man everyone underestimates. Here's why this actually matters to you right now in 2026. The average new car in America just crossed $52,000, an all-time record. The average monthly car payment hit $777 this year, also a record. 1 in 5 new car buyers is now paying over $1,000 a month for a vehicle. Nearly a quarter of buyers are stretching loans past 7 years just to make it fit. Meanwhile, American credit card debt just topped $1.25 trillion. The average interest rate on that debt is sitting above 21%. Delinquencies on both cars and credit cards are climbing to levels not seen in over a decade. And here's the part that should genuinely make you angry. Your regular savings account is probably earning less than half of 1%. While inflation quietly eats away at every single dollar sitting there. This isn't bad luck, and it isn't a personality flaw. This is a system engineered to keep you spending and keep you borrowing. Every ad, every dealership, every influencer is selling you the look of wealth. Almost nobody is selling you the boring mechanics of actually building it. So today, we're flipping the script completely. We're going to show you what real financial security actually looks like from the inside. Not the version on social media, the version on an actual bank statement. And we're going to introduce you to someone who's still learning all of this in real time. Let's bring in Jason. All right, welcome back to the studio.
Volky, real talk, I almost didn't come in today.
Why? What happened?
My car payment hit my account this morning. $740 on a car I don't even like anymore.
That's brutal, man. And it's not just you.
I keep telling myself I'm just bad with money. Like it's a personality thing.
It's not a personality thing. It's a math thing. And math can be fixed.
Okay, but where do I even start? Feels like everyone my age is either flexing or drowning.
That's exactly why we're doing this episode. 10 signs of real wealth. And I promise you, none of them involve a car payment.
I'm listening, genuinely.
Good, because by the end of this, you're going to look at your own bank account completely differently.
Let's go then.
Back to Tyler and his leased BMW for a second. He's paying $900 a month for a car he doesn't even own. Marcus paid $19,000 used and finished paying it off 2 years ago. Genuinely wealthy people spend close to 1% of their net worth on a car, not 30%. Ray, a retired machinist in Toledo, still drives a Ford pickup with dents he never fixed. People assume Ray is scraping by on a pension. Ray's brokerage account crossed 7 figures 4 years ago. His answer is always the same. The truck starts every morning, so why pay a bank $40,000 to fix a problem he doesn't have? The same lie shows up in real estate. Buy the biggest house the bank approves you for, and the bank wins, not you. Every extra bedroom is more tax, more insurance, and less money left to invest. The quietly wealthy tend to buy the modest house and let the difference compound for 30 years. Notice something else about people with real money. Their clothes tell you nothing, and their watch tells you even less. They've stopped using their bodies as a billboard for a bank balance they don't need you to see. And when the bill comes at dinner, they go quiet, because money stopped being exciting years ago. Here's where the real gap gets built. In 2026, you can put $24,500 into a 401k, add another $7,500 into an IRA, add a health savings account, and the combined tax advantage ceiling climbs past $70,000 a year. Priya, an ER nurse in Cleveland, automated every one of those contributions the day she got hired. Her coworkers think she's just careful with a tight budget. Her actual net worth would stop most of them cold.
Hold on. So the secret is a nurse quietly maxing out a 401k and nobody notices?
That's basically the entire secret, yeah.
That feels anticlimactic.
It is anticlimactic. That's exactly why nobody talks about it online.
Okay, but $70,000 a year, that's not realistic for most people right now.
You're right. Most people won't max all of it. But even automating a few $100 a month before you ever see it changes everything over 20 years.
Because I don't miss money I never touched.
Exactly. That's the whole trick. Willpower is unreliable. Automation isn't.
Okay, that actually makes sense to me.
Genuinely wealthy people still use credit cards, sometimes heavily. The difference is they pay the entire statement off before a single dollar of that 21% interest attaches. Any debt costing more than their investments can earn gets eliminated immediately. Here's the part almost nobody explains. The first $1,000 you save is the hardest because your brain is still in survival mode, scanning for threats. Once you build even 1 month of expenses in the bank, something shifts, and stress hormones actually start dropping. That calm isn't luck, it's neurochemistry catching up to a bank balance that finally has a cushion in it. Camille bought one well-made leather bag 14 years ago and still carries it today. Her coworker has replaced a trendy bag every season since and spent more in total for less. Cheap becomes expensive the moment you have to buy it 5 times. Theo got a real raise 3 years ago and changed almost nothing about how he lives. His friends who upgraded their lifestyle the moment their income rose call him cheap. What they don't see is that raise, invested instead of spent, quietly compounding every single month. None of this took willpower, and that's the entire point. Automate the transfer on payday before the money ever touches a checking account you can spend from. If you feel the urge to buy something you don't need, give it 15 seconds before you tap pay. 15 seconds is often just long enough for the impulse to lose its grip. Back to Marcus, still awake at 2 a.m. in that Denver apartment. He finally opens the notification he was scared to look at. It's not a warning, it's a match from his employer, dropping straight into his retirement account, automatically, like it does every 2 weeks. Tyler, 3 floors down, is still asleep next to a car he'll never own. Marcus closes his eyes, and for the first time all week, actually falls asleep.
Okay, I think I actually get it now.
Lay it on me.
Being rich and looking rich are basically opposite skills. The car, the watch, all of it, that's usually the opposite signal.
That's it. That's the whole episode in one sentence.
And the actual move is boring. Automate it, pay yourself first, say no to stuff that doesn't matter, and just wait.
Now you're speaking Volky Econ 101.
So starting this week, I'm moving my raise straight into my 401k before I even see it.
That's the 15-second rule working on the biggest decision of all.
Brutal, but I needed to hear it.
That's why we're here every week, man. Finally, every one of these 10 signs points back to the same uncomfortable truth. Looking rich and being rich are 2 completely different skills. and almost nobody teaches you the second one. If even one of these signals hit close to home tonight, that's not failure, that's just data. Real wealth is quiet, it doesn't need your validation, and it definitely doesn't need a leased BMW. If this helped you see your own numbers differently, you are almost there. Because next week, we're opening the file on the one number that decides almost everything else, your credit score. And we're going to show you exactly how it's calculated and exactly how it's quietly being used against you. Same time, same studio, same brutal math. Until then, go check your own accounts, open your eyes, because the parking lot is never going to look the same again. Thanks for watching us, and if you like the video, please hit a like to us and subscribe to our channel. Join the club actually building this instead of performing it. Stay tuned with us.